Hey folks, it's been a while since I made a video. Suffered a loss in the family, so taking time out for important things. Not any source of great sorrow. My dad lived a good long life, happy life, just old, Parkinson's, diabetes, you know, just the inevitable end. More relief than anything. But I had to take some time away from this channel. But I'm back now, working on music as he would want me to do. And with my joy for finding cheap budget instruments that play well, I've latched on to some Sawtooth models. We've visited Sawtooth before, but not before Michael Angelo Batio got involved. There he is right there. And a few models have come out of this company since his involvement. They make a cross-telly Strat guitar that has 5 pickups on it, and you can switch between a telly and a Strat sound, which looks interesting. This is a super Strat that he came up with, and it's only like $250. I think you can sometimes get it as cheap as $200. Sometimes comes with a pack, in a pack with this Sawtooth amp, which is a cheap 20 watt amp, 10 watt amp. Nothing special, you know, with the stand and the picks and the case and everything. And I thought I'd check one out. I know Guitar Max has reviewed one of these and he thought very highly of it. They make the black one with the stop tailpiece, and they make a white one with a real Floyd Rose, not a licensed Floyd Rose or Floyd Rose 5000 or whatever that is. It's the original, real Floyd Rose on it, and that's like $400, and I don't think you can buy a guitar at that price range with a proper Floyd on it. And this one doesn't have that, but has a really nice maple neck with the block inlays. There's a picture of the headstock, not too bad, and sort of this very matte finish with the white knobs and humbuckers. Very simple three-way switch with tone and volume. No bells and whistles on this, but I'll tell you, this is a really nicely made guitar. Look at the cut on that. I think these guys have really come up in the world now that they're partnered with Angelo Batio. I don't know how you say that, but it seems like particularly their electric guitars have gone up in quality. This is a string through model, very, very flat black, matte black finish. I really like the neck on this. It feels really, really good. Sort of a maple neck and fretboard with sort of a light gloss on it, but it's very slick. Good parts, great pickups. These pickups sound really, really good, both for cleans and your filth. And there's the signature that he puts on the back. I don't know if I've got it the right way up for you. but this is one of the guitars that he was involved in the design and production of, as with some others. And you know, I know we talk about IYV and Firefly and Indio and some other brands. I think you're going to have to start putting Sawtooth in with that group, particularly with some of these newer models. I mean, this is actually a really fantastic super Strat style guitar, you know, right around 200, a little bit more perhaps. And I think that it's better than a lot of things right in around this price range. For instance, when I get Fireflies and the like, I always have to do tons of setup on them, and I have to grind away on the frets and often have to you know, put a good hour or two of work into them to get them to play. It's not the case with this. I mean, this is straight out of the box. I didn't do any setup whatsoever. The fret ends are nice and clean. The fretboard is slightly rolled on the edges. The neck is really fast, very slick. No issues with the action or any of the pickup settings or anything like that. Tuners seem to work fine, even though they're fairly standard tuners. Those can be upgraded, and a nice just plain matte black finish. I didn't know if I was going to like the white knobs and pickup covers on this, but I actually think if you look at it from a distance, it's quite nice, particularly with the maple fretboard. So this is another winner for me, and I've been on the fence about Sawtooth because I've had a few relatively cheap acoustics that didn't thrill me, that seem to need a lot of work. But this electric guitar, the price and the quality that you get with it, and all the accoutrements and extras that came with this pack is quite impressive. It's a bolt-on, very simple design, but very well done, very clean, very light too, a nice weight guitar. I forget what the model number is on this. They all seem to be ST something. I will put it in the video description, but this is the one without the Floyd Rose. The Floyd Rose one is about twice as much money, but the body styles are very similar. I think the other details are similar as well. If you want the Floyd Rose one, I think it's $425 on Amazon, and again, that's with an original Floyd Rose, the proper thing, not some licensed knockoff job. And this one here is the one without it, with a very flat black matte finish, but a really excellent guitar. Unbelievable price. This is right in the same price as the Indios and the IYVs and that kind of stuff, and I think it sits well in there. I know it's not a terribly exciting design. I mean, I know Super Strats are sort of a dime a dozen, but I think it's got a slightly different look and feel to it, and it doesn't seem to have that cheap guitar feel and needing a lot of setup that a lot of guitars that I've had recently have demanded from me. This one just, I mean, it really feels and plays like a 450 quality guitar. It's very well done, and it's a good sign from this particular manufacturer that they've got good things to follow. I know they've got some Tele copies. I think they do maybe a Les Paul style guitar as well, but this is their shred guitar, and it's very well done. Alright folks, see you on the next one.